Hey people, it is Thursday, July the 22nd, and it is 11:30 in the morning. I'm here at the very southern end of the path in the South Core area of Toronto. And I thought I'd take a walk through this part of the path since I've never done so before. I've never really gone south of Union Station. I'm walking through the path in previous videos. This is the One York office complex we're currently in. And that right there is the Gardner Expressway. And down below you can see Lakeshore Boulevard. And we got some awesome views of the ice towers and Maple Leaf Square. And you can sort of make out CIBC Square. A little further down, we'll probably get a view of the financial district. And this is definitely worth a look. This is another Banksy. I think this is the only other Banksy in Toronto. This one was, of course, removed from its original location when this office complex was built, but then it was displayed here, so that's pretty cool. The only other Banksy I know of is the one on Church Street, which is still in its original location. And there we can see the bank towers of the financial district. And here's a better look at CIBC Square. And we have some shopping, we've got some winners. This is pretty typical of the path. The path is basically just an endless network of tunnels and underground corridors lined with shops and restaurants. The path actually does extend a little further south down this way, but we're not going to go that way. We'll continue going north. I'm currently going underneath the Gardner. And that's looking down into Maple Leaf Square, also known as Jurassic Park. And there's the office complex we just came from. And the Harbor Square condominiums. And now we're going to enter the Scotiabank Arena section of the path. If I didn't mention, I think the temperature today is around 23 degrees. Not that it really matters right now. Here's a map of the whole path system. Let's see, we are here. As you can see, we're pretty much at the southernmost end here. And it extends all the way up to Dundas Street. Here's another section. We won't really go down here very far. Let's take a little look at the view. This leads into Maple Leaf Square. And there are more retail options to be found. There's a large supermarket. You can see Scotiabank Arena. And that's looking down into what they call Jurassic Park. It's very hot in here in this section. It's like being in a solarium. So we'll come back into the cooler section. Much better. It's like a blast of air conditioning. And there's a pretty cool shot. Looking up Bremner Street, or Bremner Boulevard, I should say. You can see the CN Tower peeking above these office complexes. And there's a look down into the entranceway of the Scotiabank Arena. Oh, there's Gord Downey, the late singer of the Tragically Hip. Of course, this is not only a sports arena, it's also a place where concerts take place. The last concert I saw here was quite a while ago. It was Paul McCartney. And that looks like Bon Jovi. And here we have Bono and the Edge from U2. And there's another look looking down Bremner Boulevard. And you can see the Sky Dome there, kind of terminating this vista. And a large public artwork. I'm not sure what it's supposed to represent, but it's very large. There's another look at Maple Leaf Square and the reflection of the CN Tower in that new office building. Like I said, this is all new to me, so I'm seeing most of this for the first time myself. So I'm actually stopping to look at things because it's like, oh wow, I did not know you could see that from here. And there's the south entrance to Union Station. This will take us to the Union Station part of the path, but I just wanted to check this out over here. So we're cutting through Scotiabank Arena. This is how you get to the new Union Station bus terminal. And there's another entrance to the path that leads to the Bay Concourse, part of Union Station. And this takes you out onto Bay Street, but we're going to go up. As you can see, there's a sign for the new bus terminal. All of the intercity buses have relocated now to this new terminal, now that the old Toronto coach terminal at Bay and Edward Street has shut down permanently. So it's no longer just a Go bus terminal, it's basically Toronto's new all-around bus terminal now for all of your busing needs. That's pretty nice, although it kind of obstructs the view, which would have been a cool view looking north up Bay Street. But you can still see this side. And here's the base of the new CIBC Square building. It's coming together nicely with the finishing touches. I think it meets the street pretty well. We are going to have to backtrack to get back to Union Station again, but it's only literally a minute or two. And here's the entrance to the new terminal, Union Station bus terminal. Looks more like an airport. I've done a couple of videos here before, including on opening day. I don't know if there's any buses, intercity carriers currently waiting. It's certainly a lot more spacious and modern than the old terminal. I wish they didn't frost the glass here so you could actually see the buses. You can sort of see one. That's a Go bus. Oh, there's a mega bus. And even though Greyhound Canada has permanently shut down services, Greyhound USA is still operating, and Greyhound buses from the USA will still be serving Toronto, coming from New York and Buffalo and other American cities. The megabus. So this is only one level. There's another level below this, which basically looks exactly the same. And it's looking fairly busy. Last time I came through here it was Deadsville, because that's when we were in the thick of our lockdown and nobody was taking buses. Even Go buses were few and far between. So there you go, you can buy your tickets here too. So that's the new Union Station bus terminal, just one floor of it. But like I said, the other floor is exactly the same. And now we're going back towards Union Station. It's cool to even have a departure board here. And there's a rendering of CIBC Square and its new second tower, which is just beginning construction. This is the first tower, which currently is almost complete, and this one is just beginning construction. And it sits on the site of the old Union Station bus terminal, which was demolished. And I actually did a video walking around the old Union Station bus terminal before it closed down. Just sort of like a last look. I think this glass looks pretty cool. Who's that weirdo? Why is he following me?
Yeah, if my son will go to daycare, he will not have been so sharing.
And then we're back at Scotiabank Arena. Let's go this way, simply because I've never gone this way before. I'm just curious. Hopefully I don't get lost. Union Station has been under construction for over 10 years, and there are still lots of areas that are a little bit blocked off with pathways leading you this way and that way. And if you don't know exactly where you're going, it can be a bit confusing. See, such as this. This is the new Bay Concourse, which is still under construction. It's basically a twin of the York Concourse on the other end, on the western end of the terminal, which is complete now. So it'll just be a sort of waiting area with shops and restaurants. Where you can wait for your GO train. And it looks like I'm being funneled here towards the Bay Street Teamway. Can I go through here? Unfortunately, I can't. But this must be getting close to completion. Well, this is the Bay Street Teamway. There's another Teamway along York Street, just like this. So you access your GO trains. We want to go and check this out. Let's just check this out. Today seems like a good day just to check out things I've never checked out before. train. Looks to be an eastbound train. Doesn't look like there's any trains coming in from this direction. That would have been cool. Temporarily outside. So look up Bay Street. Now, this used to be an outdoor moat, but then they installed this glass roof, so now we're technically indoors, which is good because lots of people would have to run across here in bad weather to get from the Union Station subway station to Union Station proper. But now weather is not an issue. Of course, I wonder in the case of a heavy snowfall what it would be like. It is kind of sloping on both sides, so I imagine the snow would just drip off the sides as it melts. And there's a look into Union Station, the subway station. Let's take a quick little jaunt here through Union Station. This is the level below the Great Hall. Yeah, it's pleasantly cool here. Lots of retail options. This place is really good, the Danish Pastry House. I've had things from there before, and they're very, very, very good.
Did you bring your water after all that? I thought you were bringing your bag, that's why you're bringing your water. No, he said go down here and turn left. So I'll get down here.
So this will take us to the York Concourse, which, as I mentioned, is that waiting area with shops and restaurants. We'll just take a look, because now that the food court is open, it might actually have some life. Last time I came through here, Indoor dining was not permitted, so it was basically a ghost town. So let's see how it is now. So the bay concourse that's under construction at the other end that I took a peek at will basically look just like this when it's finished. Here's the food court. So it's not super busy, but then again, there's not a lot of commuter service right now, since most office workers are still working from home. So the commuter crush that would normally be bustling through Union Station is not really apparent right now, and it might not be until the fall. Hopefully it does get back to its old self again, as annoying as it could be. We'll head back up. Union chicken. And we'll just go up to the Great Hall, take a walk. And then we'll go back down again on the other end. And if you're wondering why do they call it the Great Hall, well, you'll see in a second. And this is why they call it the Great Hall. Of course, this is normally a much more bustling place. This isn't even turned on. And that leads down to the Via Rail Concourse, where you catch intercity trains, trains to Montreal, Ottawa, and even New York and Chicago. So we'll go back down. I think we'll take a peek here at Union subway station. And that leads into the main part of the path that runs under the financial district. But I think I'll save that for a separate video. This one will be dedicated to the southernmost part of the path. I just wanted to get away from that godforsaken racket before I properly wrap up this video. So now we're here at corner of Front and Bay, and that was it for the southernmost part of the path, including many sections I've never before walked through. It was truly a first time exploring kind of video, and it was pretty fun. So if you enjoyed, by all means, leave a comment below. Let me know your thoughts if you'd like to see more videos like this. And like and share and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And make sure you hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. And if you'd like to support the channel, there are links in the description where you can do so via PayPal and via my new merch store. And you can also find me on Instagram under KContinuum. So thanks for watching, and be sure to keep checking back because, as always, I will continue.